3 incidents that prove Bitcoin is better than gold. Next on your 4-Minute Crypto Show. Today's show is from a post by Yasha Gola at News BTC. The Bitcoin market is on the move again and has seen its price ballooning by more than 150% from its March lows. Analysts have found similarities in the economic model of Bitcoin and gold, and they both tend to portray themselves as scarce assets against inflation. The fast-spreading coronavirus pandemic has forced people into their homes and has kept businesses closed. The global economy is expected to shrink by over 3% in 2020, and the demand for gold is rising as the world's oldest safe haven. Nevertheless, many Bitcoin enthusiasts say Bitcoin is better than gold. Now, here are 3 incidents that prove it. Number 1, the non-US dollar oil deal. 2 nations that were hit by the US sanctions last month joined hands to open a private commercial and financial route. Venezuela's President Maduro sent Iran about $500 million worth of gold, and it was shipped in planes. That was in exchange for helping revive Venezuela's battered oil industry. Now, as Bitcoiner Stephen Cole pointed out, Maduro must have spent a fortune moving 9 tons of gold to Iran. Had it been a Bitcoin transfer online, the socialist politician may have just paid a little less than $3 in fees. Bitcoin is much cheaper to transfer, and it probably saves the environment from unnecessary carbon footprints too. Number 2, give me back my gold. The coronavirus pandemic put an additional economic burden on some countries. While Venezuela was sending its gold reserves to Iran, Venezuela was also requesting that a third-party custodian sell its gold to raise cash. But Venezuela never saw a single gram of its very own property. You see, Venezuela kept part of its gold reserves in vaults owned by multiple foreign financial institutions, including the Bank of England. But since 2018, the bank has refused to hand back 31 tons of Venezuela's gold to President Maduro. The Western superpowers don't see Maduro as a rightful leader of the Latin American country. Battered by a crash in the oil market, Maduro literally pleaded with the Bank of England to sell their gold to the United Nations. But the request fell on deaf ears. That left the emerging nation's central bank with another lesson. Whatever that is not yours until it's in your hands. Bitcoin, of course, is better. Bitcoin stays with its owner, locked in a digital wallet. Had Venezuela had Bitcoin, all they would have had to do is open the digital vault and sell them online. Number 3, faster recovery. As stated, Bitcoin recovered faster than any other traditional asset after the global market sell-off in March. Even gold's gains felt dwarfed. It isn't just the price, but the digitization itself. As the world prepares for a post-lockdown world where making physical contacts would risk infection, people will operate digitally. So rather than moving physical gold from one hand to the other, why not transfer Bitcoin from one wallet to another? So what do you think of these 3 examples? Let me know your thoughts, as always, in the comments. And if you enjoy the 4-Minute Crypto Show, you may want to think about buying me a cup of coffee. That's right, you can show your support for the show and what I do for you by buying me a cup of coffee at GaryLeland.com/coffee. You can buy me just 1 cup of coffee, or you can buy me a cup of coffee every week. It's completely up to you. I'm Gary Leland, the Bitcoin Boomer, and thanks for joining me on another 4-Minute Crypto Show. This is a BitBlockBoom.com production.